Alright guys, this is Sal from Internal Trader. Today is Sunday, January 22nd, and we're going to take a look at the Euro USD on this daily chart. So pretty much, not too much has happened in the last couple of days. As you can see, this price action pretty much stalled out at this long-term median level, and right now it gapped up from the opening. I mean, not a significant gap, but pretty decent gap, even though we heading higher. So usually what the market's going to expect, or what trading participants are looking for, is for the market to fill this gap. Now, I'm long two positions. I don't know exactly what price exactly, but I'm looking to hold on to this to see if we can stay above this high, which is around 1.0860. If we stay above there, then I'll hold on to it. Like I mentioned in the last video, I'm looking for the euro to, if it continues to climb, to pretty much stall out right at this median level right over here at 1.11. So that's what I'm looking at right now. I don't see any major resistance levels right now on the euro, on the daily. But there's one thing that I'm kind of paying attention to, is this trend line, which I call dynamic trend lines. So you can draw that out for you right now. I draw out this support over to this resistance. So we hit resistance right over here. Not exactly, we didn't touch that trend line yet, but if we continue higher, I expect for this price action to stall out a little bit right at that trend line. And if we get above it, I may add another long to this level and to continue up to this 1100 zone. If I take a look at the weekly, here's the weekly chart. Let me just get rid of this real quick. So right now, we found support at that long-term median level. You can see all the way back here, this is a strong support zone. And once we cracked this, we came retest it, moved all the way back down. So I thought we were going to drop all the way down to this long-term pivotal zone, but we stalled out right in between it and made a huge rally up above this median level. So I would like to see this continue up higher, up to this zone, but I'm not 100% sure if we're going to just stall out here and then make a reversal, or if we're going to continue on to this next long-term median level all the way up here at 1.15. That's yet to be seen. But if I look at the monthly chart all the way back here, if I connect these support levels going all the way back to 2001, and then connect it again, 2017, bounced one more time in 2020, and now it looks like it's going to try to test that trend line all the way up here at 1100, which is what we're looking for on the daily chart. So I have to keep an eye on that. The same thing shows on a quarterly chart. You can see if I zoom all the way out, you can see that there's strong support all the way across here, and now we broke it and heading back up to this zone. So we'll have to see what happens up here. I'm not going to hold on to this trade. If we do get up here, I'll just take profits and wait for the market to tell me, what exactly it wants to do. But as of right now, I want to see a continuation higher, at least to this trend line, and then see how it reacts. If we get strong resistance and we start pulling back right close to this median level, then I'm pretty much going to close out any long positions I have. But again, if we start trading above this trend line, I'm looking to add and then to take profits up here. So I don't think we don't have a lot of economic data coming out this week. If I switch over, you can see starting on Tuesday, There's only three pieces of economic data this week, but the following week looks like it's really packed up with a lot of economic data, starting with Tuesday, January 31st, all the way through Friday, February 3rd. So we'll have to see how the market reacts. If there's no action this week, and it's pretty much stagnant, then I definitely expect for the market to have a strong reaction next week during all this economic data, especially with the Federal Reserve, federal funds rate, and the FOMC statement. So that's pretty much it for this this analysis, this week's analysis. I'll try to do another one during the middle of the week, or again on Sunday, to see how we progress and see if we can take profits up here. And then once we get up here, we'll see how the market's going to react. If we're going to go short, or if we're going to stay flat, or continue and ride that trend. As far as divergences go, I'm huge on divergences. So, I mean, there is a slight divergence on the MACD. You can see there was a slight divergence over here, and the market pretty much stalled out towards the end of the year. There's not that much action going on during the holidays, but once it made the strong candles to the downside, I thought that we were probably going to continue lower, and then I really was convinced once this candle showed up right over here, this red candle. But around this pivotal zone, start of the new year, we had the strong push right back up, and once we started trading above these highs, then that's when I jumped on more on the bullish side, and then right now it looks like it's going to continue up. So do we have divergence? I mean, slightly. This is definitely, you see a high making higher highs over here. If we continue high, we're going to make a higher high, and then the MACD is obviously making lower highs. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one as well. I don't really see anything on the weekly chart, which makes me, extremely bullish or bearish. So I just have to let the market develop and see how we progress from that. So we'll just see and touch back at the end of the week, see how this market reacts, and we'll go from there and do some analysis on the euro and see if if we can make any better trades going forward.